Maurice Hope, born 6 December 1951 in St. John's, Antigua, is a former boxer from England, who was world junior middleweight champion. Hope lived in Hackney most of his life, but now lives in his place of birth, Antigua. He represented Great Britain at the 1972 Summer Olympics in Munich, West Germany. Biography. Maurice Hope moved at a very young age to England. In England, where boxing is a popular sport, he learned how to box. Hope's aptitude towards boxing was evident early in childhood. He began to train as a very young boy. After being a star amateur fighter, Hope made his professional debut on 18 June 1973, defeating John Smith by decision in 8 rounds at Nottingham. On Hope's second fight, held on 25 September of that year, he scored his first knockout win, a victory in 3 rounds over Len Gibbs in Shoreditch. Hope won his first 4 professional fights. On 21 November, he suffered his first defeat, being beaten by Mickey Flynn over 8 rounds by decision. After that loss, Hope went on to win 5 fights in a row, 4 by knockout, before winning his first regional belt, when he beat Larry Paul, 5 November 1974, by a knockout in round 8 of a 15-round bout, at Wolverhampton, to win the British junior middleweight title. Hope then won 3 more fights, including a 4th-round knockout of Don Cobbs on the 11th of February 1975 at Royal Albert Hall, which was refereed by legendary referee Harry Gibbs, who also oversaw the refereeing of the Wilfredo Gomez-Carlos Zarate bout, among many other famous fights. After these 3 wins, Hope went up in weight to fight for the vacant British middleweight title, vacated by Kevin Finnegan, who, in turn, lost 4 times to Alan Minter. On 10 June, Hope was defeated by knockout for the first time, losing to Bunny Sterling in the 8th round for that regional title. Hope's career took on an upwards movement after the loss to Sterling. He followed that loss with a knockout in a rematch against Larry Paul on 30 September at London's Empire Pool. This was the beginning of a 4-knockout win streak that took him to fight Tony Poole, 12 April 1976, for the vacant British Commonwealth Junior middleweight title. He won the regional belt by knocking out Poole in the 12th round, and, after one more win, he met future world middleweight champion Vito Antuofermo on 10 October, at Rome, Italy, for the European Boxing Union's junior middleweight title. Hope conquered his 3rd regional title by knocking out Antuofermo, who would later last the full 15 rounds in a fight with Marvin Hagler, in the 15th and last round. This bout was Hope's first fight abroad, having won 3 regional titles. Hope was ranked among the top junior middleweight challengers by the WBC, and so, he obtained his first world title try, on 15 March 1977, against the WBC's world champion, Eckhard Dagger, in Berlin, Germany. After 15 rounds, the fight was declared a draw. Tie. Hope regrouped with 6 wins in a row, before getting his second world title try. On 4 March 1979, he faced the then WBC world champion Rocky Mattioli in San Remo, Italy. Hope became a world champion by knocking Mattioli out in the 9th round. On 25 September, he defended the WBC's world title for the first time, knocking out Mike Baker in the 7th round, at London. His second defense, on 12 June 1980, was a rematch with Mattioli. This time, they fought in London, and Hope repeated his previous win, but with an 11th-round technical knockout instead. On 26 November, he defended his crown against well-known Venezuelan contender Carlos Herrera in London. winning by a 15-round decision. Hope went to Las Vegas for his next defense, which also turned out to be his first, and, ultimately, last fight in the United States. He planned to marry his girlfriend while in Las Vegas on the 23rd of May 1981. At the Caesars Palace, Hope lost the World Junior Middleweight title to Wilfred Benitez, suffering a 12th-round knockout that later made television sports show highlights. While Benitez became the first Latin American to win world titles in 3 different divisions, the youngest boxer in history to do so, and the first in 40 years to achieve the accomplishment. Hope had to be hospitalized, but he recuperated and was able to marry his girlfriend before returning to England. After one more defeat to Luigi Minciolo, Hope permanently retired from boxing. Throughout his career, Hope was managed by his mentor Terry Lawless, whose stable of top-quality boxers also included John H. Stracey, Jim Watt, Charlie Magri and Frank Bruno. Their PR was handled by Norman Giller who, like all the boxers apart from Scottish hero Watt, was based in East London. They all trained in the famous East End Fight Academy run by Lawless at the Royal Oak in Canning Town. Most of their major fights were under the umbrella of leading London promotion team of Harry Levine, Mike Barrett and Mickey Duff. Hope continued in the public eye in England, doing various jobs, and he has enjoyed his earnings as a boxer. Furthermore, with Benitez suffering from diabetes and boxing-related conditions, he has become a frequent visitor to Puerto Rico, where he and Benitez sometimes spend days talking about their old days as boxers. Hope now lives in Antigua after being given land by the government to mark his achievements in the ring. Hope has been an outstanding ambassador for Antigua and is happily involved in the island's tourist industry. Maurice Hope had a record of 30 wins, 4 losses and 1 draw in 35 bouts, with 24 wins by knockout. In recognition of Maurice Hope's achievements while a resident, the London Borough of Hackney named a major cycle route after him. See also List of WBC World Champions, Antigua and Barbuda. Professional boxing record for Maurice Hope from BoxRec.